Buongiorno one and all, it's Connor with another Star Wars Old Republic at War battle for you all. This of course being the modification for Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption, set around the Old Republic era with the Mandalorians, the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic as the three playable factions. And today I will be playing as said Mandalorians, and I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting because I'm going to give myself a hard ally and go against two hard opponents, which may be interesting. We'll see. So I'll be playing as the Mandalorians, because some of you might have been interested in seeing how the Mandalorians play and how they look. And to be fair, the Mandalorians are pretty badass. They're like the Spartans of space. And they'll be, of course, fighting against the Republic because, you know, back in these days, the Republic and the Mandalorians didn't really get on that well. So I just started up. Then talk a little bit about why they did not get along as well as they could have. Right. Now, as you'll notice, first off, the Mandalorians start off with just one squadron, whereas the Sith started off with the 3 squadrons. Now we're incredibly close to each other here. Oh, that's not the base. That's the another larger mining facility and a mercenary dock. So what I'm going to do first is obviously build a few fighter squadrons. And while I wait for them, and it's my ally who's supposed to buy the first upgrade, I think, and then I buy the next, and then so on and so forth. So the Mandalorians, they're a military race of people led by Mandalore, which is their military chosen leader, and the way you become Mandalore is by defeating the previous Mandalore. So it's in all the ways it can be, it's a warrior race. It's like the Spartans of space. That's it.
Yes,
and around this time of the Old Republic, there was a gladiator who fought on Geonosis, I think, in the bigger gladiatorial arenas, and he quickly rose through the ranks to become the champion of the arena. And then he started being manipulated by the Sith, who wanted him to become the new Mandalore. And while they were pulling his strings, he fought the current Mandalore, he beat him, and then he became the new Mandalore. So he became the leader of the Mandalorians, who at this time were a powerful force in the galaxy. And why can't I call them my fighters? I don't know. Oh, here we go. So he became the new Mandalore, as gladiator, and the Sith dictated everything he did, but he didn't notice at the time, because the Sith at this time had not appeared in the galaxy. They were still biding their time, building up their fleets for their galactic-wide invasion and their surprise attack.
Constructing unit.
And of course, the Mandalorians would be incredibly useful, because they were ignorant and oblivious to the fact that they were being manipulated. And the Mandalorians being a proud warrior race, they would have not taken kindly to being played with in such a way by the Sith. Okay, our mining facilities seem to be pretty well protected here. I mean, one group of these Devav fighters can annihilate one of these Republic fighters squadrons, which you're about to see. Because in the previous battle where I played as the Sith fighters, 2 squadrons went against one group of Republic fighters, and they had a hard time.
Ready for
I think like half of each squadron got wiped out. But these Devav fighters are heavy fighters, they're Mandalorians, so they're all about war, they know what they're doing. They're experienced in the ways of war, and they'll just wipe out anything that comes close.
Space station upgraded.
Right, now it's my turn to upgrade.
Upgrade in
So I'm going to build myself up a small fleet, just, you know, in preparation for whatever they can throw against us, because it isn't hard difficulty, and we are going against 2 of these guys. And my ally, oh, here we go. He's called in a cruiser. What is it? I forget the name of these things. The Mandalorian. Oh, I'm just an assault cruiser Mark III, more or less. And most of the Mandalorian ships are fucking huge. They're all about power.
Form up.
It's just did they destroy my fucking mining facility? They did, those bastards. But my fighters, is that a Oh crap, they've got a Corvette. Can I
Choose
bring in
battle
assistance?
ship
Ah, yeah, here we go now, boys. Here we go.
En route.
Right.
Deploying squadron.
Ah, they're launching torpedoes. Awesome. Take down that Corvette before takes down my fighters, boys. And of course, they will have a garrison of like 4 or 5 squadrons of these fighters, DevOps fighters, which is awesome because they're incredibly powerful fighters.
Upgrade in
I'm just going to
progress.
continually upgrade my mining facilities so I get a faster income.
Station ready.
And
Upgrade complete.
there we go. The base station has been upgraded again. Now it's my... Oh, I have to do it again.
Upgrade
Okay.
in progress.
Okay, that's no problem. I mean, I've got a sizable force here.
Weapons online.
Let's just take down these mining facilities and recapture them whenever they spawn. Bring in my own little frigate or corvette. Is it a frigate or corvette? I'm not sure what's classed as. But this is probably one of the smaller, sleeker ships the Mandalorians used to frigate.
Frigate reporting.
And of course, they're bringing their own Paladin destroyer. I hate these
Space
things.
station under attack.
Let's just see if we can take these bastards down.
Awaiting orders. Changing course to intercept.
And you can build a Venator.
Upgrade complete.
And if he renamed it, the developer of this, creator of this mod,
Reinforcements
there was an
cancelled.
actual ship that was pretty, more or less the Venator, which you've seen in the Clone Wars, which was the capital ship, the main line ship of the Clone Wars, was a recreation of a Mandalorian warship
Frigate here.
that was used in the Old Republic era. So it did exist. I think it was more heavily armed, and let's see if I can find an image for you guys because it's true. Oh, this thing is not going down fast enough for my liking.
Choose your
Call in a few more frigates.
Destination.
Frequency open.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay, swarming up with fighters. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's pulling back, which is probably the
Our target priority is the
smartest
laser
thing it
cannon.
can do at this time.
Orbital command available.
And what can I build? I can build a Kiramud battleship, which I'm going to do.
Nebulon B frigate here.
And just call in my other frigate. Because I do want this battleship taken down as fast as possible, it is really taking attention away from these space stations, mining facilities that I can capture. And if I do capture them now, oh, it's my ally, that's okay. A lot of red developing here in the middle of the map. They've got a load of hammerheads. Oh, that's a hero. They're launching an attack against. Is that my mining facilities? Oh, that's okay. They've got a cruiser there defending it.
Fleet, your transmission garbled. Repeat.
Right, my space station has been upgraded again,
At your command.
and of course the Mandalorians have their own unique space station. Pretty awesome. Oh, here it is, the Akan Galar, which was the super heavy Mandalorian warship that failed to make it to Malachor 5 due to sabotage. The Venator was based on this ship, and then going to get it and show you because it's truly amazing. It's a beautiful ship. Very, very similar. It looks very similar to Empire design. Okay, let's go over and take out the Centurion battle cruiser. We've already got our ally engaging them, but they could use some fighter support as well. So I'm going to send a few fighters over.
I copy.
Let's go, boys. Let's go and take out these fighters. And can I call in my? I can call in my Kiramud battleship, which is fucking huge and looks like a sort of, I don't know, a shell, some sort of shrimp, prawn or something. I don't know. Looks odd.
Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Seems to have a large garrison of basilisk war droids, which are Mandalorian riding droids, and they fly in space, and it's pretty awesome.
Receiving message.
Alright, I'm 4,000 off getting the... Does it actually have a name? Or it's just called the Akan Galar? Just for the sake of it, I think I'll buy a Venator too, so we can compare the two of them. Okay, so we've taken the center of the map, and they seem to be attacking our mining facilities to the north. So I'm just going to send all my fleet up to attack. My Kiramud battleship is, as expected, incredibly slow, but my ally has one as well.
Gunship reporting.
We're on station.
He has one hell of a fighter escort. Fighters, bombers, you name it, he's got it.
Decoding transmission.
Decoding transmission, sir. So I'm going to grab a group of, let's see if I can find something. What are they, bombers? Whatever, I just send them over to capture this mercenary space dock and build a Venator so I can show you the similarities between the two ships. Okay, we're very, very slowly making progress here.
Beginning construction. Space station.
Let's just hit space while we wait. Get a cinematic view of the battle and how it's proceeding. Oh, my ally's got an Akan Galar. That is fucking awesome. Look at the similarities between it and the Venator, but also from the front. If I can get a front view of it, where do they call it in? I can't see. Oh, here it is. Holy shit! Look at the size of this thing. If you look at it from the front, it actually looks like a Star Destroyer. And that being the Imperial Star Destroyer, not any other class of Star Destroyer. Because the Venator was classed as a Star Destroyer and the Sith Empire had a lot of ships class. Okay, that's just going to do a fucking 360-degree turn for no reason. Oh, and it's pulling out now. But I've almost got mine, so we have no need for that. And what is this? Z-95 Squadron? No. Don't want any of those light fighters.
Ready for action.
Battleship standing
Right,
by.
I've got it ready. We seem to be absolutely hammering the enemy here. They seem to be focusing on fighters and bombers, which, to be fair, if you play bombers correctly and fighters, you can beat any ship. And that's true, because if you attack in an organised group and swarm one ship with bombers, then it's just going to break through their shield. It's going to absolutely annihilate anything they come across. I had a battle. I was playing what's the mod called? Thrawn's Revenge with a friend, and I was playing as the Rebellion. Look at all that flak. I was playing as the Rebellion, and he was playing as the Empire, and he could get ships that were far more powerful than mine. I could, of course, get the Mandalorian capitals, but on the Galactic Conquest map, Mon Calamari is on the other side of the map, and it just took too long for them to get here. And they had to break through his other planets, which he had built up a heavy defense on. And it just wasn't a viable option, so I had to build massive squadrons and armadas of, or just a massive amount of Y-wings, more or less. And this sorted out the problem. So there's his Akan Galar. I'm going to call mine in close to my advancing fleet.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, here's the Akan Galar. Whoa, the Venator is incredibly small compared to this. Incredibly so.
Moving out.
So there's the Akan Galar. And there's the Venator, which was based off it. And I don't think the Venator is to scale. No, it is not to scale. So the Venator would actually be the same size or a similar size to the battleship, the Mandalorian battleship. And just look how beautiful that is. And even from the front, it really shows the influence this ship had over the Empire. Just looks so awesome.
Reporting in.
So the Venator is more or less useless here. I just send my... Oh! There's the expungable. Or inexpungible. Let's send the awesome battleship against it.
Weapons armed. Engines
This
activated.
Akongalar is going to absolutely annihilate this ship. Oh, look at all the fighters and bomber support it has. It's calling in hammerheads as well to support it. So this must be their counter-offensive.
Are we free to attack?
And of course the Mandalorian ships use mass drivers, which just completely ignore shields and hit the hardpoints of enemy ships and space stations. They're just superheated materials like steel or junk, space junk, wreckages that they're compressed into shots and fired. So they're not lasers and shields cannot deflect them. And it's getting really laggy for some reason. I mean, I've got a pretty powerful computer, and the play game's more intensive than this on the CPU and graphics card.
Weapons online.
Okay, they're all going for my fucking ship. Where are all my fighters? Where did they all go? Get the fuck back over here, boys.
Ready for action. We're advancing on your position.
And I should build a few corvettes.
ready.
Where are they? What are they called? I wonder. Damage versus frigates. It doesn't show anything that's... No, it doesn't seem... I'll build the other battleship. I'll build a Kandosi Star Dreadnought.
Weapons charged.
And my
Weapons
fleet seems to be a little bit retarded. Oh crap. Siege platform. I wonder what the range is on it.
Weapons charged. Enemy target sighted.
Holding fire for
Frequency open.
maximum effect.
This thing can take a beating, that is for sure. I mean, look at the amount of fire it's taking. But the shields have dropped, and now it's taking hardpoint damage, which is not really a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Is it mine? No, that's my allies. Where's my allies battleship? It's way back here. And its shields have almost dropped as well, so... Oh, okay. They have called in quite a large fleet, actually. I thought they weren't going to build anything, but they've came around behind us. So I'm just going to focus fire on my...
Garbled. Repeat.
on their space station, and hopefully be able to take it down before they take me down.
Attack.
Because if they break through that fleet, then
Battleship
it's
standing
going to
by.
be quite a tight fight.
Fire.
And there's their ship. That's their Star Dreadnought. That's pretty awesome. If you've played Forces of Corruption and you've seen the Kildabby battleship, then the Mandalorian designs are pretty similar to this. And of course the Kildabby battleship was created as a replacement for the Star Destroyer, but it never went ahead. Probably because the rebellion destroyed the Empire. Probably, I'm just guessing. But the Kildabby was an awesome ship. Tiberson's flagship was, of course, a modified Kildabby. He's got a lot of fighters over here, not really doing anything. And I think my Akongalar is about to be just decimated.
Space station damaged.
But I'm doing damage to their space station, so... Meh. And the lag is really starting to annoy me, the FPS lag. 5 FPS is what I'm getting right now. 5 FPS, come on! Hammerhead! Oh, awesome! What the hell of a fighter squadron escort? So many fighter squadrons. Right, maybe my mass drivers have been taken out because it's not really doing that much damage to the space station.
Engines down.
And that's a problem with Empire at War.
Command available.
Even whenever I was playing the Forces of Corruption, the ordinary expansion, without any mods at all, I was getting through the campaign, the story mode, and at the end of the game there's this massive battle that has Star Destroyers involved, Super Star Destroyers, sorry, and just a massive ships. The Rebellions there, the Empire, the and Tiberson's Consortium, who are pretending to be helping the Rebellion. But they're not, because they're pirates and they don't work like that, yo. They don't deal with shit like that. Oh god. What if I speed up, will it help? No, it makes things worse. Oh damn. But yeah, this game seems to have a problem with,
Our lasers are gone.
I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't seem to be able to handle that many units on screen at once, which is one of my biggest problems with it, especially with mods like Phoenix at War. Or Phoenix Rising,
Lined up.
which is a really awesome mod, and you got massive fleets in that game, but it lagged like crazy with too much units. Oh, my Congalar's still going. It's a fucking beast.
I copy.
Right, just tick down that there thing, boys,
Our
please.
primary drive system is out.
Yes, Commander.
And you fighters, go and take care of their fighters and bomber squadrons. Right. The inexpungible is up there. There's their hammerheads coming in to the rear of mine.
Roger that.
Oh, they've taken out a cruiser Mark III. What is he doing? He's got two of the heaviest ships left alive, and he is just not doing anything with them. Look at all the turbo laser batteries and mass drivers this thing has. It's ridiculous.
Our lasers are gone.
Oh, but the space station's going to go down now. Its shields have been reduced to 0. And now its hull will be reduced to 0.
Swinging around. They've taken out our lasers.
Ooh, damn. That's a big explosion. I think that was from a Congalar. Is my Venator still alive? I wonder if the Venator is still alive. It is! The Venator is still up! Look, it's awesome! The Venator, yeah! I wonder if the Venator has the same hit points and shield points as the Congalar. That would be pretty funny.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Right, there we go. We have our
Your reinforcements.
Dreadnought. Let's bring it in behind the space station. So it's under the cover of our fighters and bombers, and also the my allies' heavier ships. And it just came to me that the ally is incredibly smart, as well as the AI. I mean, they're coming in behind, they're trying to flank, they didn't call anything in until we were too far in to pull back. And my ally is swinging around the bottom where there's very few enemy units.
Weapons charged.
This is probably the best AI I've seen in a Forces of Corruption mod. It's really, really good. And the lag has ceased. Maybe it was just too much turbo laser fire at my Congalar. And we are victorious. Let's see what we lost, let's see what we destroyed, and let's see the outcome. Well, obviously it's victory, but okay. I lost an Congalar, and one assault cruiser, two Basilisk droid, Star Droid companies, War Droid, whatever, 4 Devab squadrons, 2 mining facilities, 3 Traken strike cruisers, and 1 Venator. Ah, the poor Venator got destroyed. Ah, the enemy lost 2 hammerheads, 94 squadrons of fighters. Holy crap! 2 Centurion battle cruisers, 29 bomber squadrons. Shit. 20 Freya gunships, which are the anti-fighter corvettes, another hammerhead cruiser. Oh, that must have been the hero unit, I think. He must have called them, the AI must have called them in twice, or each AI called him in. 4 mining facilities, 2 Paladin destroyers, 2 groups of Raven assault bombers, their space station of course, and their Talon or superiority fighters. And yeah, that was pretty fun, apart from whenever the FPS dropped to 5 from 70 or something. Anyway guys, that's been another Old Republic at War video from me, Connor, and I will be uploading videos related to Star Wars and Star Wars mods continually over the week, because it's something I really have an interest in. But I'll also be covering other mods, and like I've said in previous videos and Applaud the Mods episodes, I really prefer RTS mods over, let's just say, boring things like Amnesia mods or DayZ. DayZ isn't boring, it's pretty fun, but everyone knows what there is to know about DayZ. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing over the next few days and over the next few weeks. Thanks very much guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Stay classy. Bye bye.